guys, and welcome back to week 29. Just feeling a bit, oh, my belly's hurting me right now. Oh, I think it's just a position I'm sitting in. It's starting to take a real big toll on my body now. Yeah, like this week was quite a dramatic one. Oop. There she goes. She's like doing proper like waves in the belly. Oh, I was hoping I could capture it, but yeah, I've just been having quite a lot of symptoms this past week. Obviously my 29th week, it's been like the big symptoms one for me as well. A lot of them going back into like my first trimester stuff, but not really. But it's just like, I think as your body's getting on, I'm getting so hot. This has been my best friend, like it's a little fan, like you got me, and I literally get hot flashes. Again, full pregnancy mode, but let me just put the speed up. But this is really, really good. You got it off of Amazon. But it's like a nice handheld fan. It's really adjustable, so you can put it on a surface, you know, adjust it to how you want. So that's just been amazing. So if you see my hair doing a mad thing, it's because of that. But it's cooling me down right now because I'll just be hot flashing it out. Pardon me. Okay. So this week I must say was like a lot of build-up of saliva. Like I just had like a lot of saliva in my mouth. I'm gonna have to catch myself and just be like, I've like dribbled a few times. I'm just like, what is this? Or why am I dribbling like this? It's like so gross. Sorry, I just need to, it's doing too much. Yeah, it was just so gross, and I was just like, why is this happening to me? I don't understand. But again, I read up, and that's like another symptom of pregnancy. Oh yeah, like yes, it's another build-up of pregnancy. So we went and done our 4D bonding scan as well this week, which was absolutely amazing. I'll put in a little clip that I was talking about it in now. So we just got to our appointment, and I think a bit on time, but we should have arrived a bit earlier, but hey ho. But yeah, we just got to the appointment, so let's see what today brings. We had to fill out these forms, which you actually need to sign, and I've done everything else. Let's see what happens.
Bladder and cervix. I'm sure you can feel that pressure. And head right there. And this is all back. So baby's got the back toward us at the moment. That's all spine. And then you can see baby's body here. So if you look right over there, you'll see the heartbeat.
Hey guys, so we've just come from our appointment at the ultrasound direct clinic. It was a really nice appointment. Luckily we got to see her. First of all, she was being a bit stubborn, so she literally had her face up like this. But she literally like, if you just tried to move it, just to move her around, good to know that she's actually positioned face down, so like her head is already in my cervix, which I already kind of felt, but it's nice to like have that confirmed that that's her position now. And it makes sense of why I'm just feeling so much like pressure and kicking up here, because she's like pressing up against all my organs, and that's probably why I'm just feeling so even more uncomfortable. Because I was reading in the pregnancy book as well that that's the stage that the baby may be at right now, so it's nice to know that she's actually on that stage. And one thing she did say that her legs are really long, obviously just like her mum, but the rest of her body is kind of like the same average growth, but her legs are like, what was it, 3 times more, something like 3 centimeters more, or something 3 more than what the average would be. So I was just like, well, no surprise there. but she was hiding her face, and so we kept on moving. I moved to the side, she wasn't moving. So like Hugh obviously does his little whale noises to her all the time. I was just like, try doing the whale noises. Believe it or not, the girl moved. She moved her whole face, moved her whole hand out of the face, and we got a really good shot of her whole face, which is just so adorable. Literally, we just saw her cheeks, lips, eyes, like we literally saw everything. It was just so adorable. And the woman was just like, she's gonna be daddy's girl, wasn't she? And I think I'm coming to terms with having to accept that she's gonna be her daddy's girl, but she's still gonna love her mummy. He's obviously very gassed, but whatever. But yeah, it was just a really nice appointment, just to kind of see her whole face and see how she's getting on, and knowing that she's all good, and you know, she's reacting and responding well, she's moving about well. And just to get, she's about 3 pounds at the moment, so which is good to know, like clothing wise, when she comes out, because then if you know the weight of your baby, you kind of know what sizes to buy as well. So I still think, well, now it's obviously still a bit too early, but I feel like in our coming up to our last scans, it'd be good to know, like when we find out what her weight is. And I'm just hoping that her outfit that we first got her is gonna fit. So if anything, I'll just cut the foot off, make her wear have little socks on it. But yeah, everything is going good, and it was just such a lovely appointment. Definitely recommend it. You guys just getting 4D scanned. She does like a little video. She wasn't doing much moving in the video, but it was just like a little video that she's able to do. Get loads more pictures as well. A nice 3D picture of the baby's face as well. She's actually able to do angles, and you just get to see kind of like everything. But baby got cheeks, obviously mummy and daddy got cheeks, and she kind of, I can just see like this portion of her lip. I can just see like she got very lips, and I was just like, looks so fine. So it's exciting, very excited. And it was nice. How did it feel for you, like watching it in the scan first time now as well?
I think it was, it was cool. It was different, especially seeing the 4D scan. So that was really cool. Was it 4D or 3D?
One of them, I can't remember.
That was actually really cool.
Because before that, you hadn't really seen like proper scan since like the 12th week, when she wasn't really, she looked like a peanut. So but then she actually got to see her whole body and everything.
Also, just being able to see her face, I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Seeing her rub her eyes.
Yeah, she was rubbing her eyes as well. So yeah, it was just a nice experience for you, I think, to see all of that.
So definitely, I would recommend it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not able to make like other scans.
Yeah, definitely. Even if it just, not even down to COVID, if you're just not, like your partners are able to make like other scans for whatever type of reasons, you know, out of the country, work commitments, whatever, I'll definitely recommend that, because then you get to book in your own time. I think you have to do it between 24 weeks. I'll probably put the right information there. 24 weeks to 34 weeks, something like that. That's the time that they're allowed to come in, because get to see more of the body's growth or something like that. But I'll put more information there. But yeah, definitely recommend. So on to, and I'm 29 weeks today as well, on the dot. So, and it's a hot day today. Like yesterday was miserable, and now today's lovely. I was like in the room and I was sweating. I was like, what on earth? Plus the mask as well. I was just feeling like, oh. But yeah, definitely recommend, guys. And that is our 4D scan over. And I'll be back in a bit with my 29-week update. Bye. Yeah, but there was like a little clip I've just mentioned, obviously, that we wanted to take a video of. So really gutted that we didn't do, but it's nice that we'll always have those memories like with us, and just knowing that she knows her daddy's voice kind of thing, and that's like their thing. So that was just like so cute. Like I completely love that. So yeah, we got to see her in 4D. It's like just got to see her cheeks and everything. I was just like, oh my baby. I think I might disclose that just because I just want some things to just be for us kind of thing. Maybe I will at some point, but I was just like, oh, it just makes you put a face to name. So that when I'm talking to her, I'm just like, hey baby, like you just got a face to a name kind of thing. So yeah, that was just really nice. And so it just gives me energy even more talking about her. I'm just so, I love it. Also, we found out from that appointment, So I've had to note some stuff down now because my memories come more and more like a sieve. So if you see me just looking down, I have to look. Because I've had to note stuff during the week as well, because I'll just forget. Like right now I'll be like, everything was fine this week, and I'll just completely forget everything that's happened. But I found that she's in the birth position, so her head is literally, there's my vag, there's baby's head. And so yeah, her back was facing my tummy, and then her legs, so she's got really long legs, that's what the doctor said. The rest of her body is like normal, average, and then her legs are like longer, and I was like, oh, just like her mummy. I've got a short body, long legs. Do you know what I mean? That is life. But it's weird, Hugh's got like equal, and me, I've just got noticeably short body, long legs. So yeah, so that was really cute, just to know that she's just gonna have, maybe she's gonna be tall like me as well. So I'm loving it, because I'm 5'10", so yeah, it'll be cute to know she's gonna be a nice little tall Amazonian lady when she grows up. So we're looking forward to that and just seeing how she grows. What else? Yeah, feeling very, very winded. Like I'll be lying down and then I'm like, I'm just like, I ain't even done anything. And then I'll do like the bare minimum and literally I get winded. Heartburn this week. I remember it was like this a couple weeks ago. I can't remember what video, maybe 27 or 26 or something like that. My heartburn was terrible, but it was worse then. But here it's like it's coming back again, and I'll drink water and get heartburn, and it's just like, why are you doing this to me? I just can't even deal. So, and I'll get like, and you get bursts of it. It's really, really weird. Like it'll be there and then it goes, and I'm like, what is that about? I don't really understand. Like hot flashes. Oh, and I know we should be wearing this jumper, but it's quite a chilly day today. And then so it's like, if I take this off, then I'm gonna be too cold and I want to feel cozy. So it's either I have this on and then have a fan blowing at me. Like that's the kind of ratio I've been dealing with. So it was like when it was really, really hot in London, I was literally dying in here. Like all the windows were open. I was just like barely just about surviving, but God helped me through. And I think that's when like my exercise and stuff, my activity declined, because I had no energy. I was like, what are you trying to make me do right now? Like it's just not gonna happen. And I refused. No. So I've tried to like be more adamant now with doing Monday, Wednesday and Friday being like my exercise or like my mobility days. And yeah, and just try and get that in a program. So yesterday, like even if I don't do a workout, like do a stretch or something, do you know what I mean? Like just to be moving my body, because before I was like the last 2 weeks I just haven't been doing anything because my body has just been so tired. Like don't bother me. The other day I remember I just was in a horizontal position. I think it was last Friday. I was in a horizontal position the whole day because my arms and my hands were literally numb and tingly. Like I couldn't even lift up to even type. Like it was so frustrating, and then it was just hurting me so much. Like I literally started crying because, you know, when something is just so overwhelming and it's like nothing you can do. It's like your hands, like you can't move your hands. I was like, what the heck is like wrong with me? So I was like trying to, like, obviously I was talking to Siri, I couldn't even type, and there was like coming up with like a lot of pregnancy women go through this. It's like carpal tunnel syndrome type of thing. And I was just like, oh, that makes sense, because literally I couldn't even type. It was like painful. Like look how swollen my hands look right now. It's just wow. I have big hands anyway, but then swollen big hands is like, girl. Oh. But yeah, it was so bad. Like Friday was the most horrendous day. Hugh had to come home and like literally, he like done 3 different type of massages. So he done like, we've got this little, you know those little pap ball machine things. So we've got one of those. So he like literally papped all around my arm and my back like that to kind of loosen it up. And then he rolled that out and then rolled out and then started massaging my hands, and just done that for both. And then just rolled out my legs as well for me. I'm telling you, if Hugh didn't come home at that time, I don't know how I would have made it through the day. Like, I really, really don't know how I would have made it through the day. He literally was my knight in shining armor that day. And I'm like, and he'd only gone to work like an hour before. So he was able to just finish off something and was able to come back and help, because I don't even, Boo Boo, I love you. You a real MVP. That's all I can say. You the real MVP. Because I don't even know how I would have ever made it through that day. I really, really don't. Then he got me this little stress ball. Where is that? Can't find it right now. I had it earlier, but for the life of me, I can't be bothered to stretch further than the living room. Not gonna lie, because I just thought I'd just be way too winded and out of breath to even come back and deal with that in life. But just to show, like, it was like a ball like this, but it's all black and it's very spongy. Like this one, it's a bit hard, but the one he got me was very spongy. So it's just something that can help grip around my hand. So when I feel like the tingles coming on, which was that's when I feel like all the numbness are then spread, I literally just squeeze that out, or I just stretch out my hand like that, and I'll be squeezing it like this, and then I'll just move my hand around, and that's really, really helpful. And just be stretching out my arm as much as I can during that, and I've seen that really eased like the pain. So after he'd done like his first big needle into kind of everything, so a lot of it's down to being really tense, and I'm always at my laptop for work, so I'm always like this, and my job is quite daily stressful as well, because just the type of people that I have to deal with and stuff. So it was just a combination of everything, and then tiredness, and then not stretching, and then all of that, and I feel like that's pushed it on more. So since he's done that first big whammy, and then I've just kept up with doing my little things, I've really noticed a difference. So that's been so helpful, and thank you, babe. You're a real one. But with helping with all my mobility stuff, I finally got like the pregnancy ball. So I literally ordered that last night for Amazon. Just came in today, so I thought I got a tongue scraper as well, because I don't know if for you through pregnancy, like my gag reflex is all a bit off. So I thought, let me get a tongue scraper, so that'll be a lot more helpful. So I thought I'll just like, my hips were really hurting me the other day, and I just started doing like some rolls, like pretend I was on the ball, and it really helped. And I was just like, no, I have to get this now. That's really going to help with my you found the ball. Ooh. Here it is. So look, very stretchy. Was it squeezy? Like balls. Yeah, so it's just a nice one. So like that one was quite big for my hands, but this, yeah, you're able to cup it around, and it's just really, even that, you just feel the tension release from your body. It's like the most amazing feeling. I recommend it all. What's it called, babe? Do you even know?
Stress ball.
Oh, just a stress ball. I don't really know the company or whatever he got it from, but just look for a stress ball. It's really helpful. Lovely. So with the okay, so I got this one in particular because there's other ones that you can get that are probably cheaper, but it didn't come with.
They have different ones that come with like sand inside of them. Just be careful, because those pop over time. So that's why I went with a rubber one.
Okay. So if you didn't hear that, guys, they do come with ones that's got sand in them, but they do pop. So that's why you got the rubber ones. So this is a bit more durable. So beware when looking out for those as well. So yeah, I'll show you. How did I put that down there? So this is my little tongue scraper kit that I was all rattling about. That's the brand. Never heard of it before. I just kind of looked and thought, oh, it looked kind of cool. So yeah, so you get 3 pieces of equipment. You get, this is like the main one, which you obviously scrub your tongue with like that. And then you get this one, I suppose that and you get this. So there was one where it was just this, and then the other one had this free, and they're all the same price. I was like, well, I'll find out what these are for. But it's always good to have like additional ones. Plus, maybe I can give one to Hugh. You know what I mean? So it's like there's like extra stuff here. So I thought more is better than one. You know. So intrigued to have those go. I think I've literally owned a tongue scraper like once before in my life, and that was when I was younger, and I think I just got it because I thought it was cool. So it is what it is. The exercise ball that I did get, this one I got because it came with a manual that shows different positions and different exercises that you can do, where all the other ones just gave the ball itself. But this one was really helpful. It's like directly for pregnant women. So I got this one. So it's the natural birth and fitness ball. So it's an anti-burst birthing ball, which is great because for my fat ass, when I be sitting on this, we don't need to have no accidents. It's got a hand pump with it, although we do have an electrical pump at home, so which we'll probably be using. That's all of that pumping's a bit long, do you know what I mean? And then we've got the instruction guide for pregnancy, labour and postnatal exercise. So I thought that is a very good all-rounder type of thing to really have. So I was just like, I'm gonna get that. That's a really good one. The size I got was 75 centimeters. And this comes for your height. So at 55 centimeters, that's for if you're 5'2" and up. 65 centimeters between 5'2" and 5'8", and 75 centimeters, which is 5'10" and 5'8" and over. 5'8". I'm 5'10", so I was like, 75 please. So yeah, so as you see from the back, like it's really cool. This is giving you loads of positions and stuff, what to do. Sometimes you just don't want to reach for YouTube, you can just have your little booklet there, do you know what I mean? So it's just giving you like the prenatal exercises, labour support, postnatal exercises, and optimal fetal positioning. So it's really great. It gives you all this extra tips that you want, kind of that you just really want, because you're gonna get the ball, but then if you just want more extra guidance, that's just kind of what I wanted. Not having to then do research on top of that, having the ball, just have it all there at once. So comes like that. Oops. See the little pump. Seems quite straightforward. I hate the smell of like new things like that. I just want to feel the rubber. Yeah. That kind of looks like know what I mean. But yeah, I will blow that up later and show you gals how that's all looking. But really happy purchased that. Now onto the little booklet. What's that? Okay. I don't know, it's like a little rubbery whatever. So let's just go through the little booklet so I can show you. Yeah, so this is the page I was looking for. So like that is just great. Like look at all that information and just tips that I can just read through, and then I can be reading it while I'm on the board, you know. So yeah, I just love that it comes with all of this, all these tips, and can just go straight to like the issues that I may be having problems with, instead of going through, like, of course YouTube is there, but going through the countless YouTube channels and trying to find the right thing where everything is just right there, you know. I can just read through it while I'm doing it and it's done. So obviously I can't say I can highly recommend it right now because I haven't tried anything, but I just thought that this was probably the best thing going forward. And it's got 3 pages. Yeah, 3 pages of all this information. and yeah, I'm really excited to use it. So I'm gonna try a little rolling around today on the ball, see how it helps loosen up my pelvic. Yo, she's moving about today like crazy, like crazy. So you go, boo boo. Still love you, still love you. Yeah, so that's exciting purchases I've made this week. One unexciting purchase I've made this week is my baby shower dress. I got it from Shein. Looks trash. Looked trash. Got here, it looked like some 2P dress that they've put together, and it didn't even fit. I got extra large. Obviously I know I'm pregnant, and you know, don't be sensitive about your weight, but I know extra large should have had at least a bit more stretch to it or something. It was just ridiculous. Like, I didn't even take a picture or anything. I was just so disappointed. I was just looking at myself like, hot mess. And I just took it off. And I was like, I returned it the next day. So we're back to square one. But I feel like I found another dress, and we're just going to buy that one. So I'm really excited about that. And I feel like that's, you would say it's from more of a reputable retailer, but like quite a lot of people get from Shein, so you would think at least it will be of somewhat decent enough type of thing. But so I'm gonna try this next company, and it's same color palette, but yeah, it's a totally different style dress and fitting. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully it'll be a nice dress, and I can just know what shoes to get after that, because I was going to buy some shoes yesterday as well, and I was just like, I really want to know what my I'm going to be wearing sandals anyway, but I just want to know what my dress is really going to look like, so I can get something that's more flattering and complimentary for it. And then also I need to know what my dress is going to look like, so I can then do my hair, because I just wanted to get some, I'm going to straighten my hair and just add some more extensions into it for more of a wavy look. But then I was just like, well, what if that dress that I get doesn't really complement that hair? So, and you know, I just, pardon me, I'm so sorry. I just want to feel good on that day, and I just want to feel and look my best. I want to look back on those moments and just feel, I'm so sorry, and just feel my best, you know. So yeah, that's all done with that. Apart from that, baby girl, it's like, I've always said she's active, but she's been like active where it's like I'm seeing my belly, like, where can I do it best? My belly will be doing this. Like, so this is my belly, like she's literally just moving stuff out. I'm like, wow, you're very just excited, aren't you? So I just feel like when she's born, she's gonna be acting like I'm just gonna let her be. I'm like, okay, boo boo, you just do what you feel you need to do, okay? So but yeah, so I'm so tired. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have a little rest now, paddle about my exercise ball, order my dress tonight, and everything should be all done for this week, and I go on to week 30. Oh my gosh. But any big changes? Oh, I have added something to my pregnancy kit. So I bought the E45 cream, and I'm using that with the bio oil. So I'm going to be using those together and see how those goes, because I've just been noticing like scaling on my arms. I don't know if I can really show you. Oh, see, I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but yeah, I don't really think, like, so all around here, so you can see that shiny bit, it's like just some light scaling on my arms, just in that area. So I thought, let me buy some E45, and that may help with it, and then with the bio oil on top, that will help with any like scarring and stuff afterwards. So, and I'm just lathering that all over my body and just hoping for the best, But my countdown for maternity leave has started at work, because I just can't anymore. I literally just can't. Like, thankfully, the person who's going to be taking me over during maternity leave, they started to come in, and I've been able to like shimmy off some of my workload towards them. So that was really good today, and it kind of just relieved a lot of stress for me. Even though I'm not over stressing, like I really have taken a backseat how I used to stress before. But it's just like less that I need to think about. So I'm just like pushed it over, he's dealing with it, and it's all done. So it's kind of like a really big relief. So it's been nice. I'm just doing my handover as I'm going through each day, and just to build up, make my case easier. So when I leave, I'm like, there you go, bye. So yeah, the countdown has started. I think tomorrow is 18 days left. 18 days left. So excited. We've got our baby moon coming up, got the baby shower next weekend. Wild. I had to ask my dad just about catering stuff and everything. So yeah, everything's all rattling up, and I need to get her some clothes shopping, but that's all gonna start in August. I think I'm gonna do that when I'm completely off work. I just have time to just fully indulge myself in everything, baby. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for this week, guys. Tune in next week, obviously, for my usual updates and any other stuff that will be happening or whatever, you know. But yeah, until next week, guys, thank you so much for sticking around, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye. Jesus mercy. Hi guys, it is week 30. 7 months, babes. 7 months, and I already feel like I look a bit top heavy. Well, I've been looking top heavy, haven't I? But yeah, week 30. It's been a lot more easier on my body than week 29. Her kicks have been getting a lot strong. She just knows when her cue is. Do you know what I mean? She's like, oh, you talking about me? Okay, hey, I got. That's her. This is how she rolls. So yeah, week 30 has been a lot more easier on my body than week 29. It's definitely helped with all my tools that I was talking about in my last video, with my I was trying to look for it, with my stress ball. So that's been really, really helpful with my hands as well. I've got my new pregnancy ball, which I showed you in my last video. I've been doing my little stretches. Yeah, the little pamphlet that I got, I've been doing my little exercise routine. So they do it for different stages, actually, which I realized. So this is when you're just starting, and then it's got this is basically the positions that you can use in pregnancy, and then you've got the ones to do in labor, and then postnatal exercises to do. So which I thought was great, because I thought, oh my gosh, I have to do everything. Not gonna lie, I was like, this is a lot of things. But then I was just like, no, you can just use this. It's just great ones they've done in pregnancy. And I done them, and it was so, I literally slept really well last night. First time I've slept that well in ages. I'm so out of breath, y'all. But yeah, it's the first time I slept well in ages. But I done those stretches, and I definitely felt like an improvement in my body. So much more. It was so great. Couldn't recommend it even more. So I definitely would suggest getting a pregnancy ball. Yeah, you know. So what else has been going on this week? Did I have any? I was pretty much, do you know what's been my top thing this week? It's been tired. I've been so tired, like, you cannot even imagine. Like, the tiredness is on a whole different level. Like, I think it's like the same as like it was in the first trimester, but then at least in the first trimester you could then sleep how you want to, but in the third trimester you can't sleep how you want to. You have to sleep how your body is allowing you to sleep. Like, you can only sleep in certain positions, so it's even more uncomfortable. Plus she's like on my wind cage, like she'll wind me and I can't really breathe properly, so I have to sit up. Then plus you need to think about your acid reflux, because the heartburn is doing the most. And then she'll be kicking and doing the most if she doesn't like a certain side that I'm lying on. So I'll be lying on this side, she'll be like boom, 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 and then I have to move it over, and then she'll be like kicking a bit, and then she's like, okay, this is a bit better. It's just a lot more things you have to deal with, plus just being big, you know, like, just being big, and you're just carrying around extra weight, so you're just, every move is just, it's a this or it's a this. Do you know what I mean? It's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. But I'm fully grateful though. Like, I'm glad that she's moving along healthy. She's, you know, all these signs of her moving about is happy signs. So, you know, I'm really happy and grateful that she's, you know, she's moving along fine. But these are just the realistic moments. Because, you know, sometimes where you're just talking about it and then you realise, oh, she's not even grateful that she's having a baby. But I'm just like, but these are just the real, can I just talk about it? Like, it's just, I just need to vent sometimes, you know? Like, sometimes a girl just needs to vent to another girl, and can we just share our woes sometimes? Do you know what I mean? Like, we are grateful, end of the day, we are happy, but it's a lot of things that your body is going through. But, oh, here's Pops. What's going on, Pops? Yeah, so, but as usual, she's been great, stretching me out, helping me with like moving scenarios, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, this is what I have to go through. I am a pregnant woman, 7 months, aka 30 weeks, and this is just the stuff we gotta go through, you know. So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I've even been a bit behind in reading my pregnancy book because I've just been so unbothered. Like, I even missed, do you know how bad my 29th week was? I didn't even take a picture of a 29th week bump update. So bad it was, I took one picture during that week, and that was me resting a bowl on my belly. Because I thought, oh, look how much I'm at that stage. I was like lying down. I just had my plate of food like right here, and I was like, yeah, this is life. I put the picture in there, and I was like, yeah, this is me. Oh dear. But those are the moments that you kind of like laugh and love, do you know what I mean? So like, it's all a bit lovely. It's all a bit lovely. But yeah, what else? I feel like I'm just missing some pivotal points right now. Oh, I think I was telling last week that I ordered my baby shower dress. It came today, literally. And as soon as I got the package, I was like, oh, it's weighty. It's weighty. That just came back. Seems like the material is just really, really great. And I just love it. It fits like a glove. I didn't have to like, it's a snug dress, but I didn't have to be like, oh, I didn't even have to unzip it. Like, I know I got a bigger size. That was for a reason, because I just didn't want to feel compressed and uncomfortable. But it's perfect. Like, obviously I'll show you guys at the baby shower. But I love it. I love the color. I love how it falls. I just love everything about it. And I'm so happy that we got it. Thank you, Hugh. So it's just really, really lovely. So I just need to breathe. See, my energy is a bit more. I started taking my iron supplements, the Floridix, back in the gang again. I'm gonna, like, I can't recommend Floridix enough. Like, I'm gonna leave a link in the description, because everyone needs to have Floridix, even if you're not pregnant and if you're just watching this video for lols and bants, good times. But if you really have a problem with being tired all the time, or just have those problems, Floridix really, really helps. Like, those little kicks that you just need, especially if you have, like, if you've been told you may be anemic or some, like, low iron levels and stuff like that, take some Floridix, seriously. Like, you will see how your life will change. Like, I cannot rave about it as much. Obviously, you know, I'm not being paid to even talk about these people. It's not at that stage, babe. But I cannot rave about this enough. Like, I've been seeing it on the posters for years. When you go down in the tube, you will see Floridix, tired of being tired, all of that. I'm gonna yawn probably in a minute, but it's just so much. It's just helped my life so much. And just like the energy that it has been giving me a bit as well. Even though last week as well, like the last 2 weeks have been terrible of me being tired, because I wasn't using it. I was out, and every time we've gone out, we forgot to get it. So the last couple of days, I've just seen a big transformation in my body, and so I highly recommend it. I've still been super tired though, but I think that's just like normal pregnancy tiredness. But again, like, on a more general day-to-day, like, I feel like once it gets probably into your bloodstream, it's like, that's when you're like, yeah, I'm about this. But yeah, I can't rave about it. I'm definitely going to be using it after pregnancy. fun times. I'm guessing England is doing great. I don't really follow the football like that. Go England, woo! But yeah, so it's been a lot better this week. I feel like I'm missing some stuff, but going through the week at work, yeah, I've been pretty much just been really trying to focus on being relaxed, really trying to focus on just, you know, not stressing myself, paying attention to me and my food. I've been quite bad with snacking and food this week. I haven't been that hungry, to be honest. And stuff that I do, when I do feel like to eat, it's just not like a lot, or like I'm not craving food like I was before. Like before I could just eat, and then now I'm just not there. So it's just a bit like, but Hugh's just like, you need to be eating more, think about your stomach, and I'm just like, okay. But he's right though, I do need to be eating more, I do need to be eating better and everything, but I guess it's just these last 2 weeks I just haven't been craving like food like that, especially this last week as well. I just haven't been craving food like that. So yeah, but I have been upping up since yesterday, the day before. I've just been like, my intake are better, just more salads, just more healthier foods, snacking better, and on eating more regularly in general. I've been really good with my water though, and drinking. That's one thing I have been quite continuous with, because I do just get very parched like I am right now. Oh, sorry. I also feel like today that my face is spreading a lot more. I feel like I say this every week, but I don't really feel like my nose is just spreading a bit. Let's see how my body changes. But yeah, that's pretty much for this week's weekly update. We need to do a maternity shoot with Hugh, so that's going to be coming up. I'm thinking maybe we should just take it after the baby shower, so it's all done that weekend and done, you know. But we're going to have family around, so I don't know if we'll have a space or time for that. Sorry. So yeah, I was really excited. Baby shower stuff is done, our baby moon stuff is coming up. Nothing much more this weekend. We have a date night tomorrow that I've planned for him. Doesn't know what we're doing. Well, he kind of guessed it a bit early, and I was a bit like, but he doesn't know fully everything. So yeah, that should be really fun. But I should show you probably a bump date of the baby. So yeah, this is her, this is she. She's getting a lot bigger now, isn't she? But look at that. You can see my scarring. It's still there for everyone. And you can see my belly button. But look how dark it's getting around here. Sorry for the hair, guys. It is what it is. But my belly button is just, it's coming. Soon it's going to be a full outie. That's going to be massive, because I just have a massive innie. But yeah, this is it. I think it's so cute when I can just see it through my top. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to go and crack on with my exercise ball now, actually, just to get my stretching done, and then cook some dinner, and then just watch our film, and then I'm going to be off to bed, because we're trying to go to bed a lot more earlier these days. Just to make use of our day. Also to mention, we've launched our baby collection as well on Merroe this week. Extra saliva. Just can't do it. I can't cope. So also to mention that we've launched our baby collection live on Merroe this week. So please go and check that out. I put our website down here. Really excited to just grow this baby collection a lot more. We're just starting out with some turbans and some bibs at the moment, but go and see something that might take your pickle, and stay tuned for more things to come with Merroe as well. So really excited about the journey as well. So but thanks guys. Also please do subscribe to the mailing list as well. That way you'll be notified of all the new stuff that is coming out as well. Follow us as well on Instagram. That'd be a great place for us to check out as well what we'll be putting up, and check our stories as well, just to see new things that are coming up as well. So please go ahead and do that. And also with this, if you haven't already subscribed and liked, just subscribe, girl or boy, might be your vibe. Subscribe and just join a little gang, you know, so we can just keep on sharing stories, sharing life experiences together. And like the bell if you feel like you like these videos as well, that really helps me out as well. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.